Hello, friends! I'm so excited that we get to do this together. I'm Mr. Mingoni or Mr. M, and I'll be your art teacher. I think a lot of you know who I am, but some people might not. I might be a new face to you. So, yeah, welcome to your online art class. This is going to be pretty cool. I'm really excited to make some art. So, let's talk about what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to kind of show you what we're doing, and you're going to get to make some art as soon as you can. You can even start now if you want, as long as you're paying attention. I don't care. All right, let's see here. I'm going to shrink myself down here. I'm so small now. I'm a little miniature teacher. Help me, I'm stuck in the corner. Okay, so our learning targets. Today we're going to use shapes. We're going to draw some shapes and put those together to draw a body, like the one that you see here. All right? And then after you've practiced with that, you can use shapes to draw anything. You try some animals, you try some cars, or anything. It's really exciting. And I think for a lot of you, this will be a really big thing in your art. So here's what I will do. I'm going to turn my camera down here and so that you can see my paper. There it is. Okay. And I also have to flip it like that. Whoops. Wow. Okay. There we go. So here's my paper, and at some point, I will shrink it down so you can see this as well. All right. So use shapes to draw a body. Let's talk about what that's going to look like. And actually, first let's talk about our art supplies, okay? I know that you're at home and some of you don't have really fancy art supplies, and that is totally okay, all right? You do this any way that you can. Even if you just find an old school notebook or the back of some worksheets you don't need, ask somebody in the house for even just any pen or any pencil, even a single brown crayon, doesn't matter. As long as you have something, you'll be able to do this, and that's good enough. I just want you to do your best. So I'm going to use a black marker right now. And we're using shapes to draw a body. So a lot of people like to draw a body like this with the circle head and then little stick body, which is definitely fun and super cute. I mean, I don't have anything against little stick guy. I love him. But I also want you to learn how to draw something a little more complex than that. And I know you can do it because it's actually a lot easier than you think it's going to be. All right. So we're just using shapes. If you learn how to draw with shapes, you can draw anything. So I'm going to start with like a shape for the body, just kind of a basic. I don't know what I would call that shape. It's kind of like a rounded rectangle, any kind of shape. And you know what? Everybody's body is shaped differently anyway. So, and then we'll do a shape for the head, which I'll make sort of oval. Now the arms, I do this kind of shape. It's like a line that goes out like that, but instead of just the stick man arm, look what I do. I bring this line over and draw it back up so that it's a shape. You see that? It's pretty easy. And you can make them go any way you want. You can make it go up and waving. And the legs are the same shape. It goes down, over, then up. Just like that. And we can do two legs. Okay, that's the basics of how to make a body with shapes. And after that, you just do the details. Like maybe I want to add some shoes. Maybe give them hands. And then I'm going to give this one some sunglasses. Cool dude. He's going, yeah. And then some funky hair. Oh, that's some nice hair. I like how that turned out. Cool. And maybe he's got this guy seems like he's got a leather jacket on. Oh yeah, what a cool guy. Okay. I don't need to spend too much time. I could really get into this drawing, but I know you want to start drawing. So you're going to do that. You're going to use shapes to draw a body. Now, if you finish drawing the body, you can draw more people, or you can try drawing some animals or cars. And up here, you can see the different shapes that you can use. Like this car is just, here, let me do one here. I'll try this car down here. We've got, looks like a square for the front of the car, and then a big rectangle for the back, and a half circle on top, and the wheels are circles. I'll give them extra wheels. And then you can go in and add details. You know, I can add like a little windshield here and some headlights and a grill and a little exhaust pipe. And maybe if you're really using your imagination, you can see inside, and there's a swimming pool in there. What? Yeah, a swimming pool, and he's got a little floaty duck in there, and there's a guy playing in there. And you know what? I'm going to use shapes to make that guy's body. Look at that. So you can really have a lot of fun with this, and I know that you will. So here's what's going to happen now. I'm going to put on some nice music for you so that you can kind of focus on your drawing. And I'm going to leave this up here. At some point, I'm going to join in on the drawing too, so you get to watch my screen. But I want you to be able to kind of just start out on your own first. So let's go ahead and start making some art. I'll check in a few minutes and join in on the fun. Here you go. I'm going to start drawing some stuff up here too, so you can take a peek as you're drawing if you want. And now could be a good break time for you if you like. I usually need a break in the middle of a drawing, so if you want to go get a drink of water or just do a little loony goony dance across the kitchen floor or whatever it is you gotta do, you can get up and take a break. And just come on back. We're gonna have about 5 to 10 more minutes to work, and you can keep working on your art after we're done as well. Don't feel like you need to stop. So, you can take a break and come back if you want, or just keep working if you're really into it. Go ahead and just keep working. All right, everybody. I'm going to kind of wrap it up here. But like I said, don't feel like you have to stop making your art. You keep going if you want to, all right? I'm going to bring this camera back up. And, I'm on the ceiling. I'm hanging from the ceiling by my toes. Somebody help me? No, I'm just kidding. It's just upside down still for my camera. Let me fix it. Whoa, okay, there we go. So, I hope you had fun making some art. I know I sure did. And you keep making art. You keep doing it, all right? Just because you don't have art class doesn't mean you can't make art. A couple things. I want you to hang on to these, okay? Don't throw them away or anything. Even if you feel like it was just practice or you don't really like how it turned out, that's okay. Sometimes later I look at it and I go, actually, that's pretty good. I also think it's good for you to have a collection of your art. And I would maybe like to see it sometime. You know, sometimes I like to check in and see what my students are making and just make sure you're doing their work as well. Okay, so hold on to your artworks. You can even take a picture of it and send it to me because I miss seeing your artwork so much, right? I love seeing your artworks. It's one of my favorite parts of this job. So that's my email address right above my head. Hi, email address. How you doing? Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope your day gets a little better. Okay, so you send it to that email address, and I'll take a look at it. And if I get a lot of them, maybe I'll put them together in a little gallery for us to look at. How cool would that be? Right? I would love that. So, yeah, I miss you all. And just keep making stuff. All right. Oh, I wanted to show you something cool. I wanted you to say hi to my new friend. His name is Pinky Monster. Hello, it's me, Pinky Monster. How are you doing? Yes, this is my friend Pinky Monster. He's actually a puppet. He looks like a real monster. Who are you calling a puppet? Okay. I'm a real monster. Okay, I guess he's a real monster? He's a puppet. But anyway, I made him. You made me? Yeah, I made you. How did you make me? Well, I used some cool pink fabric that I got at the store, and I stitched you up with needles. Needles? I'm afraid of needles. Okay. This is a little hard to talk about with him around here. Why don't you just cover your ears? Okay. La 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 la. Could you stop singing while I'm talking? Okay. Anyway, I made him during this time. And, you know, sometimes I was feeling a little confused and didn't know what to do because I was stuck at home. So I would just work on him. And that's an example of how making your art and creating something can make you feel good and help you. Like if you're feeling sad or don't know what to do, it can help you deal with that if you make art. And sometimes you really don't, you feel like, I don't want to draw. This sounds so boring. But once you start to get into it and you start to feel better. So if you're feeling sad or you feel like you don't know what to do, just start drawing and see what happens. And you know, you maybe end up with something beautiful like Pinky Monster there, okay? Well, I love you all, okay? I really mean that. Us teachers, we do this because we love our students. We think you're all so wonderful. Every one of you is awesome. You're so cool. And that's why we do this. I want you to know that. So stay strong, keep making your art, and just be your best self, be kind, and be awesome. All right? Love yourself. All right. Take care. I'll see you soon.